Vision, traction, and healthy. What's up, business owners and entrepreneurs? My name is Harvey Yergin. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I'm a former Division I baseball player, former civilian with the United States Army, entrepreneur, and EOS Implementer, which just means I'm your business coach, helping you get vision, traction, and healthy in your business so that you can have the business of your dreams and ultimately the life of your dreams. Stick around, because what's about to happen is you're about to get some knowledge, some skill, or some information that's going to change your business and change your life. So let's get it. What is up, self-implementers? You're running on EOS. You're having L10s. You are maybe even having some quarterlies, maybe an annual planning session. You've created an accountability chart. You're jazzed about the VTO. Something's missing. You're having these L10 meetings. You're checking in with your scorecard and your rocks and your employee and customer headlines. You're getting some to-dos done, but you find yourself talking about the same stuff over and over and over again. You're not really solving issues. IDSing, to learn the IDS art, it takes practice, often takes coaching, and it really sometimes can take somebody else, an objective third party, to witness your L10s and your IDS sessions and give you feedback on what you could do better. In the meantime, here's some suggestions for you. Number one, pick a facilitator for your L10, somebody who is good at asking questions, at listening, to steering the conversations and asking the tough questions. It really takes somebody who is willing and capable to ask the tough questions and enter the danger to really dive deep and solve real issues. My guess is you guys spend a lot of time dancing around issues, avoiding really tough, painful, and awkward conversations because you're scared. And unfortunately, you are going to move at the pace at which you're able to get the most painful, the most awkward, and the most true things out on the table. And if you're not doing that, you're moving slower than you could. I do have a suggestion for you if you do not want to go and get a third party. The first is to consider using an IDS visual, the issue solving track, as part of your L10 during your IDS. Literally write IDS on the board and move from I to D to S deliberately, and remind everybody where you are in that issue solving track on that map. Remind people we're in the I, the identify portion of this. Okay, we think we've identified the root. Now we're in the D, we're in the discuss portion. What ideas do we have to solve this at the root? Is there a to-do here? A couple back and forth, no one gets to repeat themselves. And then we say, hey, we've come up with some solutions. We all agree, or maybe we don't. Integrator, who's the tiebreaker. What are we doing here? What's the to-do? Now we're in solve. What's the to-do? What's achievable in the next 7 days that solves this issue? Is there a decision to make? Okay, we solved that one. Let's go to the next issue. We're back in I. Let's identify the root cause here. All right, so move people through. Be explicit about where you are in that IDS journey. Okay. Another suggestion: if this is your issue, if it is your off track measurable from the scorecard, or your off track rock, or you added the issue to the issues list, use the who, what framework for starting your IDS process off on a good foot. Who are you? Whose issue is it? That's the first who. Who are you talking to? That's the second who. And the what is, what do you think the issue is and what do you need? So it's almost like who, what. Whose issue is this? Who's talking? It's me. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to Stephanie. What do you think the issue is, and what do you need from Stephanie? You'll see the power in this question, in this framework, because it forces me to stop and to think, gather my thoughts, and succinctly summarize what I think the issue is and what I need, as opposed to what I can almost guarantee what you're doing in your L10s and your IDS is just launching into a story or discussion, and then it just gets messy from there. You should be solving issues in 3 to 5 minutes per issue, and if you're not, then you've got some work to do. So that's the who, what. I challenge you to require your leadership team members to explain the issue, what they think the root cause is, or what the root issue is, in one sentence, just one sentence. Again, that requires us to be succinct and brief, and to start our IDS off on the right foot. Those are some tips and tricks that will make you better at IDSing as a team, help you solve issues at the root, help you feel like you're actually solving things for the greater good of the company, and you're not talking about the same things over and over and over again. I still think, even if you use these tips, that you are missing out by not hiring a professional facilitator and coach and EOS implementer to come into your world and push you to levels that you cannot otherwise push yourselves. I spend many a quarterly session or an annual session asking difficult, tough, uncomfortable questions that honestly, when I ask them, I'm afraid they're going to get me fired. Marriage issues with people not respecting each other, issues with people thinking that somebody else is actually not in the right seat or isn't the right person, but they don't want to say anything because they feel like they're the only one who can see it. Left to your own devices, you're probably not going there, which is just human nature. But when you ask somebody to come in and listen and do it for you, that the pressure's off, they're going to ask the tough questions. They're going to usher you into the danger, and then you're there. Then you're in the danger, and all that's left to do is solve the issue. And every single company is better off having done that. All of these little symptoms that you're dealing with day to day that you think you're IDSing, they're bullshit. There is a big, massive, hairy, awkward issue that nobody wants to address, that nobody wants to bring up. And it is the single biggest issue that is in the way from you getting what you want and moving faster. And until you go there, until somebody has the bravery or courage to go there, or until you bring somebody else in who does, because they're objective and unattached, you're going to move as slow as you're moving now, and you're going to get as little as you're getting right now. That is the power of IDS done right. That is the power of open and honest, and that is the magic of hiring an EOS implementer to come in and push you to a level that you wouldn't otherwise and are not pushing yourself right now. Reach out. Connect with your local implementer. All they want to do is help you. Of course, reach out to me. All I want to do is help you. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get better at IDS. I sincerely hope that you got something today that moves you closer to vision, traction, and healthy in your business, moves you closer to having the business of your dreams so that you can ultimately have the life of your dreams. That is my mission. That is my purpose. That is my desire for you and for every business owner in this world. If you liked what you heard or saw today, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment or question. Better yet, schedule some time with me. Let's sit down and talk. I would love to learn more about your business, your specific struggles, your hopes and dreams for your business and for your life. Schedule some time. That would mean the world to me. Until then, we'll see you next time.